Just when you think, I'm gonna come on here and claim a good Miami Heat victory on the road, a successful road trip, a successful stint without Jimmy Butler, the second half and the third quarter rolls around, and the Miami Heat choke another lead. You're up 12 points at halftime. And then you get outscored by 21 points in the second half. What is going on? You get 34 points from Tyler Herros. The same thing last game against the LA Clippers, both LA teams. You get 32 points from Tyler Herros. And you choke a lead at halftime. It wasn't as big of a lead as it was this game, though. 12 points at halftime. And you didn't shoot a single free throw in the second half. How is that even possible? How is that even possible? Something's going on. Something needs to be done. It's been since the first game of the season that the Miami Heat have these atrocious turd quarters and second halves where they just give up a lead and get smoked. The Miami Heat lost 117 to 108 against the LA Lakers in LA on the road, last game of the road trip, before Jimmy Butler comes back. We contained LeBron to 7 points in the first half. LeBron the GOAT James to 7 points in the first half. And he scores 15 in the second half. Half of that's in the fucking fourth quarter where he just went GOAT mode and killed us. You know who else killed us this game? You know who else was a factor for the Lakers in winning this game? Nnamdi Gabe Vincent. He came in the game and I was like, oh, he's just another Heat player. That sucks after they leave the Heat. Then the fourth quarter rolls around. He's looking like Steph Curry. What happened? You're making Gabe Vincent score and kill us. He scored 7 points in the fourth quarter. Max Christie went off in the fourth quarter. Rui Hachimura went off in the fourth quarter. LeBron went off in the fourth quarter. In the second half, AD was getting buckets. And you know who wasn't getting buckets? The Miami Heat. Duncan Robinson. Bam Adebayo. Jaime Jaquez. Even Tyler Herros slowed down. He had 22 points in the first half. And the second half had 12. Or 10. What's going on? The Heat went into the fourth quarter up 2 points. Even though they went into halftime up 12. They went into the fourth quarter up 2 points. And in the third quarter, the Lakers would go on these runs. And then the Heat would just match the run. They'll be up by 10. Then they'll cut it to 3. The Heat go back up by 10. They'll cut it to 3, go up by 10. Until the Heat just didn't respond again. And I was like, oh, this is fine. At least we're scoring, keeping up with them. It was a high-scoring game. It was 38-34 in the first quarter. And then the Heat pulled away in the first half. They won that. They pulled away in the second quarter. Won that quarter by 8, 28-20. So they slowed the Lakers down offensively after a high-scoring first quarter. It was so high-scoring that AD and Bam combined for 5 first-half rebounds, which is a problem in itself for Bam Adebayo. I could care less about AD. But then the Heat allowed the Lakers to go on a 5-0 run in the fourth quarter, and then it was just over from there. They were able to tie it, and then after that, it was just over. It was just completely over. The Lakers went on these runs, LeBron turned into GOAT mode, and they pulled away. The Heat ended up 3-3 on the road trip, in an important game standings-wise, because the standings are so close. Did the Heat drop from, 6th to 9th after this loss? But not only that, here's why I think it's an important game. It was an important game to win. Jimmy Butler's coming back on Friday. Who knows what's going on with that? And if you're able to, or the 3-3 without Jimmy Butler, I don't know about the road trip exactly, but If you're able to win these games on the road and win 3 of your last 4 games without Jimmy Butler on the road, you can tell Jimmy Butler, come back, don't mess this up. But now that he's coming back on Friday, they ain't shit to mess up. He can go out there and have 2 points, and it won't matter because we still suck. And we still probably lose. Or he can go out there and have 40 points and be like, yeah, you guys need me, motherfuckers. You guys need me. So now that we're lose this game, lose against Clippers by blowing leads, you can't tell Jimmy Butler really don't mess this up. There's nothing to mess up. This team is good in the first half. They give me hope. They're fun to watch in the first half. And then they absolutely choke. Even against the Trailblazers. Let the Trailblazers come back in the third quarter. What is going on? It's been since the beginning of the season. What is going on? Jesus. Terry Rozier has been an issue since the first game of the season. Can we trade him already? I mean, I even have it here in the notes. Terry Rozier, in the first half, you can tell Terry has taken a step back on offense. He was very quiet during the first half and didn't try to do his and one mixtape moves and the step back corner 3 over a 7-footer. And then guess what he did in the second half? We needed someone to score, so it's not even Terry's fault, really. And he sucks at scoring. He can't score. So he started doing his and one mixtape moves. They didn't work, and we just turned the ball over, and we didn't get quality shots, and he can't shoot the ball, and he was trying to shoot the ball, and it obviously wasn't going to work. I mean, we had 20 turnovers in this game, 7 by Tyler Herros. That's not going to help, but he did have 34 points. And 3 by Bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam played like absolute dog shit. Now, he doesn't get help getting himself, by the team setting him up for good looks, but he gets quality looks by himself on the pull-up jumper and he can't hit it. He gets quality looks on the hook shot, the floater, he can't hit it. He was not getting boards. He wasn't being aggressive on the boards. Sometimes if you're aggressive on the boards, it gets you going. It gets you in the flow of the game. And Bam Adebayo finished with 12 points, 4 board forces. That's awful. For a player that we need to score. I mean, take the load off of Tyler Herros. He's been scoring all season. He's the only one there. Our other players playing dominoes, trying to get $50 million when he already has $50 million, a $50 million contract. He's trying to get another $50 million contract. He is set for $50 million in the next 2 years. The other player, Bam Adebayo, is sitting on the court doing cardio and getting outscored by Haywood Highsmith and Jaime Jaquez and Jovic. And they both were sorry in the second half. I mean, Jovic was actually doing something in the first half. He was throwing that shit to Khalil Ware. That was amazing. Khalil Ware was outperforming Bam. Khalil Ware had 11 rebounds, 8 points. I'll take that over Bam's 12 and 4. Duncan Robinson, he has been absolute shit. 7 points, 3 points, and they had 0 points against the Jazz. He's been playing like shit. He can't get the 3 going. He had some plays. He had a foul in the corner for three free throws. He thought that would get him going. No. He had a chase down block. He thought that would get him going. No. Then he had a dunk. Thought that would get him going. No. He's cold. He's ice cold. Ice cold. This whole team turns ice cold in the second half. And I don't know who you blame. If it's Spo, because he can't make adjustments. And these lineups suck when you got Alec Burks, Ware, Robinson, and Rozier on the floor to start the fourth quarter, and they let up a 5-0 run. But this team sucks. And I was looking at the sideline. JJ Redick is out of it. Like, he's living in a hotel right now because his house got burned down, unfortunately. And he looks like he is just completely out of the game. He doesn't look like JJ Redick, really. He looks a little out of it. And we weren't able to win with all this going on with the Lakers. It's incredible. 20 turnovers. Not one free throw in the first and the second half. 20 turnovers. Tyler, you can't rely on him to keep on scoring when he's already gave you 34. Bam needs to wake up. Jaime Jaquez, he's off and on. Jovic, he's soft on defense. Terry Rozier, trade him already. Give me Kyle Lowry back. Khalil Ware's the only bright spot with Tyler Herro. That's all I see in this game. I mean, I saw nothing but bright spots in the first half. Second half just wiped it all away like a big gust of wind. One thing though I want to say, JJ Redick on Tyler Herro. Tyler Herro said in the offseason that he was studying Steph Curry. JJ Redick said, you got to treat this guy like Steph Curry. That's what he's playing right now. Which is a positive. I mean, he's scoring like Steph Curry anyways. That's a positive itself. But the Heat, they get absolutely stomped in the second half by the Lakers. They were just a better team in the second half. They have AD and LeBron. They can get any team going in the second half. And the Heat can't get nothing going in the second half. So that's just recipe for disaster. Trade Terry Rozier. Please. He played the Nuggets on Friday. Jimmy Butler's coming back. I'll make a video about that, see what it develops in the meantime. That's going to be entertaining as shit. I can't wait for that. Can we please stop selling in the second half?